Hello. So welcome to the channel. I haven't posted anything for a while. I'm gonna actually stream on uh, Twitch later, but right now I'm basically just doing a unboxing of PlayStation 5. Just got home a little bit ago. Haven't set it up yet. Got the system and the one game I got with it, so I was gonna do an unboxing of that. I never did an unboxing with the controllers or anything, even though I do have a controller. So one thing I've already noticed with the console is that the console itself here in the box, anyway, the box is pretty darn heavy. I can't recall a box being like this heavy before, really. And yeah, here's the box, pretty big too. Not sure if I really have anything compared to size wise when it comes to the box itself. I am going to do a comparison. Excuse me a second. I am going to do a comparison on the consoles that I have. I don't have a regular PS4. I have the Slim, and same with the PS3. As I got the back when PS3 was out, I got the Live Death, and with PS4, I traded in the original for Slim when I was able to get it for not having to pay that much more when you talk about trading value and such. But yeah, pretty excited here for PS5. I'm going to start though with the game, even though it's not as exciting. But yeah, Spider-Man Miles Morales. That's the front, the back there. Love the original Spider-Man game. Big Insomniac fan. This game is about half as long as the original one because it's more of a spin-off. Uncharted Lost Legacy is what a lot of people have compared it to, type of thing. But I'm sure it's still going to be a good, fun, quality game. And I don't typically have time to play like 5-6 hours straight anymore being an adult. I just don't usually have that type of time. So smaller games don't bother me as much. Or shorter games or whatever, doesn't bother me too much. But there's the inside. I got the okay, so here's the for pre-ordering, you get the 3 extra skill points and the Into the Spider-Verse suit and one other suit. So that's what that is. I'll have to download. This is the remaster version that comes with it that you also can download the original Spider-Man games. I got the Ultimate Edition. This is pretty cool. So that's the game that I got. I'm also waiting for Pathless to come in the mail. I don't know if anybody's ever used I8BIT or whatever it's called. I can't think exactly what it's called, but it's a site that kind of like does limited releases of certain games and stuff, and they're doing that for Pathless, and I haven't had an opportunity to get it yet. I thought it was going to come today, but I haven't also gotten shipping info, although I'm hearing you might not with that site, so I'm not really sure how that works. I'll have to keep an eye on that. But that's the other game I'm planning on getting here that was hoping for launch, but I didn't. I do have the controller that I'd already from beforehand. The camera I have as well. That's the only other accessory I have. So I have 2 controllers because I have the one in the box here that I haven't unlocked yet, but that's the thing for that. So let's see here. Here's the console again, box. I'm going to start unboxing this thing. And once I get it out, I'm going to do the size comparison with my PS4 Slim and my PS3 Slim. It'll be interesting to see how that compares, especially because, like I said, I don't have the original PS3. That thing was massive, but I'm hearing this is even bigger. So it'll be interesting to see just how much bigger is it. I've seen photos; it looks a lot bigger, but I guess until you get your hands on it, it's kind of hard to say. I didn't mean to rip the bottom, but with this, you get 825 gigabytes of memory, but from what I've heard, you really only get about 665 or something because of the operating system as well as some other things. Obviously, the box is going to be heavier than the actual system itself. You know, with the fact that you got the controller in here and the wires and everything. But so before I get to the system, kind of build up the suspense of that, if you will. So here's the other controller. You know, to get the one system, like I said, I already bought the other one. So the controller, got the two controllers now. Typically I get two so I can play with one, charge with the other. Also that way, typically you don't have to worry too much about, you know, one of the controllers getting overly worn down. The cable, power cable, it's like. Nothing too special, but not sure how long the cable is exactly. But yeah, pretty good length. The quick start guide. Don't think there's anything too important in here for me right now. You do have in here how to set, looks like the console up both horizontally and vertically, so I might have to get to that in a little bit. More instructions, safety guide. The power cable, or no, not the power cable. Oh, we got the power cable. Excuse me, the control charging USB cable, so you can charge your controller. There you get the HDMI. I mean, I have plenty of HDMI cables already, but one thing that's nice about having this console is I already have quite a few systems hooked up and everything currently, and now with getting this and it being backwards compatible with PS4, I should be able to unhook my PS4 as well as my 4K player, since this does play 4K Blu-rays. So that'll save me a little bit of space, because I have a lot of stuff plugged in my TV already that it gets kind of irritating. First world problems, but yeah, HDMI cable. Now the stand. I believe you have to use the stand no matter if you play it vertically or horizontally, which is kind of different. So that's what the stand looks like. Not sure. Okay, that rotates. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that rotates. There's a little screw back there or something. Okay, now for the actual console itself. And I can already tell this thing's massive, as everybody's been talking about. There's a lot of weight to it, for one. I actually got NBA 2K21 video playing in the background here that I'm not really paying too much attention to, but so here's the actual console itself. That's the front part, I think. Or yeah, here's the front. Not sure how well you can see, but you got the disk drive here. Got the USB right there for charging your controllers. Not sure what the other one is. Oh, that might be for if you put in a flash drive in there. Side here. There's the back. HDMI right there. Believe those are for internet connection. USB right there. I'm going to turn another light on, so try to get a little more light in here. So that's about as much light as I can possibly get in my apartment here. So unfortunately, a couple of my lights are kind of going dead. But yeah, they're, if I put it that way, you can see. The PlayStation symbol right there. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead here and grab my PS3 and PS4 slim system. So of course they are slim, so that makes a difference too. Wouldn't be quite the same as if I was doing a straight up, regular PS3 and regular PS4 comparison, but I don't have those, so I can't really do that. So grab my PS3 here. Like I said, if I put it on top, the one with the wolf there, you can see in terms of like the length, smaller, but it actually, in terms of the width, the front to back or whatever, the PS3 is a little bit bigger. Now let's see in terms of fit. If I stand this up, basically the PS4 or PS5 I meant, and this next to it to kind of give you another look. Yeah, quite a big difference there, as you can see. Now in terms of thickness, see if I put the PS3 in front, try to line it up kind of evenly. Yeah, you can see the PS4 still, or PS5, excuse me. PS5 still quite a bit bigger. Kind of goes, way I'd say this is it's almost like the PS3 kind of goes up to like the disk drive area almost like around here. In terms of weight, because obviously, you can't. Yeah, PS3 is I'd say a lot lighter than the PS5. So I'm going to grab my PS4 now, kind of do a comparison with the PS5, and then all three of them kind of compare together. So PS4 Slim, and I compare it to, we'll start going a little backwards here. So if I take the PS4, compare it to the PS3, place it on top, it's kind of what you get. The only, they're kind of similar, PS4 and 3, in terms of size. I'd say when you look at those, go back and look at those consoles, the biggest difference really is that this part, like right here, where the flap comes out, and you have like the eject button, that kind of overflows the PS3 or PS4, excuse me. Then if I stand them up like that, it's kind of what you get. PS3, PS4, not a huge difference. It would be interesting, like I said, if I had the original PS3, because the original PS3 was massive. In terms of thickness, so I put the PS4 in front of the PS3. They're pretty similar. I'd probably say the PS3 is a little bit thicker, but not much. Now, bring back the PS5, what the video is really about. So I'm going to set this up in order in terms of generation. So PS3, PS4, now PS5. Now, in terms of the look, I think PS4 might have been my favorite. It was just very simple. Not a big issue, though, in terms of what systems look like. You know, you're not staring at a system, you're playing it. But, yeah, if I put them together, that's basically what you got right there. PS3 doesn't want to stand up as easy as the others. But, yeah. Right there is those two. Like I said, put that there. That's what you got. So you can see, if you look at PS3, which was a little bit bigger than 4 with both slims, comes up to about here on the PS5. So, I mean, it's a good amount if you stand them up that way. It's, I don't know, 7 inches, 6 inches, something like that. Probably say 6. Now, if you go back this way, laying them down, it's hard for me to get enough space here, but try my best. Again, from try to do a wide shot here. It's hard to get enough room, though. So, okay, right there. Now, this is still off the screen a little. Let's see, it's probably, but yeah, okay, that's a pretty good shot. So, if I line them all up like that, or what I could do, I guess, is go this way. There you go. Okay. So, yeah, there's that. Now, let's see here. In terms of thickness, this is, I guess I could do this too. Put the PS3 next to the PS5. Now, kind of go towards that area. Let's see here. Do I have... I had that upside down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so that's better, actually. Don't know if you can see that, but yeah, a little bit bigger right there. Now, if I put the PS5 in front, let's just to kind of compare. If you, let's say you were to put the PS5 in front. And let's say you put the PS4 and PS3 basically on top of each other. Pretty close. So right there kind of goes right over PS5 a little bit. I don't know how we can, well, you can see that. So yeah, basically I'd say if you put PS3 and PS4 on top of each other, they come up to about where the PS5 comes up by itself. So yeah, definitely a big console. Interesting. Now, in terms of thickness, let's also do that, and that might be my last kind of comparison here, because I want to get to actually playing this thing. And there's only so many comparisons you can do, but yeah, if I stand this up, and let's put that in front again. If I put the PS5 PS4 and PS3 behind it, like together. Line up evenly. That's about how much of the PS3 you can see behind the PS5, a couple inches or so. So yeah, in terms of that, that's basically what I can do in terms of size comparison. Now, what I might try to do here, go ahead and film. Just trying to figure out how to use the stand. Might have to look in the instructions on that too, but I'm going to see. Now, like I said, this thing rotates. I'm assuming it rotates because I would think, depending on if you're doing it, this way or this way, that you have to use it differently. I'm assuming, or I'm going to try to put it this way, though, rather than this way. See if I can figure this out for a second without looking at the manual. Well, I mean, it's pretty flat, so you might not need to use it. Go down there. So yeah, that's basically the size comparison. I'm gonna stay here on for a little bit. Like I said, though, even though this might drag on a little now, see if I can figure out how to use the stand. If I go to the that part of the manual. So yeah, you are supposed to use this either way. Looking here, because I see for the horizontal position, I do have the instructions. I don't know how well you can see that. Clips on the back, basically. For the vertical position, yeah, it goes on the bottom, of course. One other thing I might as well do, because there's been jokes about the size or about this thing looking like a Wi-Fi router or something, is I do have my Wi-Fi. I always forget if it's the router or the modem, but I do have that in here. So I might as well compare them in terms of size. So basically, yeah, here's my the PlayStation 5. I'm gonna, well, hold on. Okay, so here's the PS5 next to my AT&T Wi-Fi box. Right there. PS5 is quite a bit bigger, actually. So yeah, there's that. Almost forgot about that. Now, yeah, that's it. And that's about it for this video. I'm gonna get on hooking this up, and then get on Twitch and start streaming, because I feel like I'll get more views on Twitch than I will on YouTube, being that Twitch is really more of a video game thing, where YouTube's kind of everything, as well as the fact that with it being launch day for PS5. So yeah, pretty excited. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm gonna end the stream now. As always, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you liked it.